Hello, everyone. Welcome to his Autistic Knight Gaming, or Hack Gaming. I'm, of course, his Autistic Knight, and welcome to another one of my videos. So, if you've been watching the end of any of my playthroughs throughout, really since my very first playthrough, you know that one of the games that I've offered to make future videos of is Palworld, usually at the top of the list. I've been intrigued with this for a while, knowing how it seems to be kind of Pokemon inspired, which makes me intrigued as a Pokemon fan. You know, I make Pokemon fan art and fan fiction, so longtime Pokemon fan. But then I learned from a co-worker that today, this being July 10th, they are actually going to release the complete game. Apparently, it's been apparently the game has been early access for the longest time, and only now they have it complete after all the work and having won their legal battle against Nintendo, stuff like that. So I figured now's the right time to finally make a playthrough of Palworld. Now, I'm gonna do my best to have an open mind, you know, try not to focus too much on how some of these creatures look like certain Pokemon, but I'm not gonna shy away from how some of these look heavily inspired, if not look almost exactly like certain Pokemon in some way or another. I mean, just looking at the homepage alone, there's a few that instantly come to mind. But I digress. Without further ado, let's finally play some Palworld. Okay, so if you've watched some of my other playthroughs, then you know that I have a tendency to customize characters to be based on some of my original characters. And today we are going to do the same thing with a character I haven't used before. At least not officially. So, for this playthrough, I humbly give you Tulipka. And now that we have our character, let's start the game. Ready to start the game? Yep. Oh, if I don't have a weapon, I just try punching. Alright. That takes care of that, I guess. You shipwrecked? It's been a while since I've seen anyone who wasn't reeking of Pal. Okay. I was part of the scouting party tasked with bringing back information about this unknown island to our homeland. This island is hell on Earth, Everyone else is already gone, all of them snuffed out by ferocious pals. That doesn't sound dangerous with the word pals. Hey, you, hand me that device over there. You hand her your device. That's a girl. There, I've installed a survival guide for you. It's the fruit of our literal blood, sweat, and tears. If it helps even one person, then, well, our sacrifices wouldn't have been for nothing. Wouldn't have been for nothing. Okay, yeah. I did. There are more than a few entries in there that are essential for survival here, so try to make good use of them while you can. Once you got those sorted, let's see. There's a small settlement just a short ways ahead. You should go there and see if they can help you. Be careful out there. How to stay alive. So that's basically a Wooloo that can stand on its hind legs. That cat basically has the face of a Zorak. That's just a chicken. Okay, so I have a workbench. Oh, open the options menu with escape and check the survival guide. Okay. I was looking for that. Jump. Do not make picked up lines over the weight limits. Automatic reject. Did I go to the right place? Oh, here we go. Survival guide. Throw spear. I guess spears are basically Pokeballs. That's just my guess. Game objective. Uncover the secrets of this mysterious land while taking on the unknown forces who stand in your way. Defeat the bosses that lay claim to each region's tower as you try to uncover the truth behind the origins of pals. Build formidable bases. Try to capture the strongest pal possible, or breed it yourself. Embark on a unique adventure with your pals in this new world. Let's see. Pals are nomadic creatures that inhabit this region. By capturing one with a spear, okay, I called it, it's basically a Pokeball, you can make it your companions. Your pals can be released from the spear by pressing E. You can carry up to 5 pals at a time. If you capture more, they will be automatically sent to the pal box. So basically sent to Bill's lab in Pokemon terms, and you're carrying 5 instead of 6. Again, I'm gonna try not to make too much comparisons to Pokemon, but they're giving me the material to do just that. You can craft items by working workbenches and other related facilities and interacting with them. Unlock new recipes by using technology points. By building different, you'll be able to craft new items. You can unlock new buildings. You can earn technology by leveling up. Ancient. When you defeat powerful enemies, you may obtain ancient technology points. You can spend them to unlock objectives that use ancient technology. Ancient technology represents advanced knowledge from a lost civilization. often with impressive and unique effects. You and your pals will level up when you earn enough experience points. You can obtain experience points by defeating or capturing pals. Additionally, you can earn experience points based on the amount of work during building or crafting. If a pal's level is higher than yours, you won't be able to handle it well, and its performance will drop to the same level as the player. This performance drop is also known as level sync. You can distribute status points from the inventory tab in the menu to increase your character status. Level up your character to get status points. Here. The player and the pal's hunger decrease as they perform actions. When hunger is low, it may cause negative effects like reducing your status. Sanity. When pals do work at a base, their sanity drops. As their sanity drops, they will slack off or maybe even get sick. If a pal's hunger is low, their sanity will drop more easily. Feed pals quality food or let them rest in a hot spring to recover their sanity. Palpedia, basically your Pokédex. You will earn bonus when you capture a new species. By approaching other players, you can request to join a guild. Press M to display the map. Fast travel. Press forward to come with it. You can give strategic commands to your pals. Don't mine at night. I'm just kidding. When night falls, surroundings become dark, temperature drops, and dangerous pals will appear. Build beds at a safe location and sleep till morning, or stay warmer on campfire. So, I guess I'm not entirely too far off. Crime. If you attack friendly NPCs on the island, you will be reported and become a criminal. Be warned, if someone sees you commit a crime, the Palpagos Island Defense Force will put you on their wanted list. If you end up on their wanted list, steer clear of officers and hide somewhere out of sight until your wanted status expires. Oh, interesting. Equipment durability. Item rots. Certain items like food will rot with time and eventually vanish when they spoil. Each pal possesses an element of affinity, and each element has strengths and weaknesses against other elements. Yeah. Electric, water, fire, grass, ground, ice, dragon, dark. Those are all Pokemon types. Neutral, that may as well be normal. And it's the same. It's close to the same color as the normal icon. Pal eggs, while exploring, you may come across. These can be hatched with an incubator. Breeding farm. Pal souls be found in Pal souls can sometimes be found in treasure chests. You can also offer Pal souls to Statue of Power to enhance Pal status. Some pals have been known to adapt to their environment, deviating from their species to become a subspecies. Subspecies have different type. Additional with slightly higher status, certain breeding combinations may also result in subspecies as their own. Alright. Predator pals are fearsome pals that can be found in the field. These are characterized by their large size, extreme aggression, and the red dark aura. Due to this dark aura, they cannot be captured with a spear. Make sure to prepare adequately before challenging them. Fishing. Alright, death. When a player dies, they drop their held items and party pals on the spot. You can retrieve them by returning to the location of your death after respawning. A pillar of light will appear there. You can also access it and retrieve. This penalty can be changed or removed on the world setting. So you lose your creatures and your items when you die and can get them back. That's That's quite a bit of information. Let's see. Capture pals. Press Q to hold a pal spear at a pal to try and capture it. Reduce a pal's health afflicted with status or lure it to a trap. This area around the pub becomes territory of a guild base. Yeah, while it's not surprising that Nintendo lost their case, how do I... Okay. I'm trying to find my, where was it? Ah, here we go. So, anyway, I was going to say, well... Yeah, let's try stamina, see how that goes. While I get as to why... While I'm not surprised that Nintendo lost their lawsuits, where apparently they were like, hey, we own this gameplay, and the court being like, no. You know, while that's the case, I'm starting to see why they'd say that. This is, uh, a lot of what's there sounds painfully similar to Pokemon. Not all of it, but come on, carry, you know, catch them with a spear. You know, you can carry a certain amount of time, and the rest go in this specific location. You gotta weaken it. You gotta weaken a pal, or hit it with or give it a certain effect. And they have these types, which are some of the exact same types that are in Pokemon. Like, basically, even if what Nintendo says was incorrect, can you blame them? I mean, I can only blame them so much. I would look for stone. So I'm going to start off by creating a weapon. Open the build sandwich. Okay, open the build menu with B. Place a primitive... Oh, I need one more piece of wood. I'm gonna go for the stone axe. But I'm one short on the wood. There we go. Apparently I gain experience points by collecting items, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, I see. You need a whole F. Sorry. So I already did this, but I guess I need to do it again. For the sake of this quest, which is a little ridiculous, but once you have to craft a stone axe, once you have the necessary craft a stone axe out of primitive work, once you have the necessary craft a stone pickaxe. Well, back to the collecting. Insufficient cold resist. Oh, it's getting dark. Can I stay at her campfire? You don't have to. I just don't have to fight me anymore. But you. Be brave. So that drains my health. Is there a way I can do something about that, or am I just gonna have to deal with it? Deal with waiting for it to be daytime until I have better materials. Okay, it's daytime, but I'm also really hungry and I don't have any food with me. Ooh. Alright, that works. Alright, good. Alright, good deal. Didn't have to look far. Let's take a lot of these. So we're set there. Start collecting wood and stone. I don't have enough for fix. Okay, so I got the stone I need. Just need a little more wood. Yeah, those are just chickens. Not the most original designs I've seen in this game so far. Even with the ones that look Pokemon-like in mind. Alright. Let's eat some. Let's eat some more. Where is the wood? Aha! Yeah, so far I get the impression that I kind of want to pick up anything that's pick upable. Okay, that's not a real word, but you know what I mean. Hey. Open the technology menu with T and unlock the PAL Spear technology. Mine the blue nodes on the beach to obtain platinum fragments. Produce a PAL Spear from the brain workers. Attack a while. Okay. Off to the beach. Oh. Actually, is that the ore it's talking about? So how do I switch? Okay, maybe there's a better way to do it, but... Alright, that saves me a trip of going all the way down to the beach. Right. Start production. Acquire. Alright. Which one? Do I want the Wooloo? Actually, where's that pink Zorak? I want that one. And it was just here a minute ago. Definitely not the chicken. Unless someone in the comments who is a veteran of the game can come up with a good reason why I do not want to bother with the chickens in any way. Seriously, where's our pink friend? He was here. Well, I guess I'll settle for one of the lambs for now. For the sake of progress. Uh... Alright, I caught a wooloo! I know it's a lamb ball. Oh, so you also, wait, you also get meat? You won't be able to effectively use pals at higher level than you. Their abilities will be lowered to match those of yours. But I should be okay because I'm level 2, right? Is that how... Isn't that how it works? Okay, so how do I... So unlock the PAL box technology. How do I do that? Uh, was that it? Place the PAL box. The base is boundary determined by which sits at the center of the circle. Oh, I need to build it first. That figures. Okay, so I got the tools I need for to create uh oh, okay. So sorry, just new to figuring things out. Ah, here we go. So I'm gonna build it here so I'm not too far away from the campsite. Oh yes, and I finally got my Zorak along the way. Open a PAL box and deploy a base PAL. So how do I do that? Uh, hey. Yeah, how do I do that? Okay, I gotta admit I'm confused. Open a PAL box. And... okay. Open inventory with tab and use food. Starve off hunger. Capture a lamb ball. Wait, is it repairing my... I mean, I did destroy it. I did damage it by accident. Alright. Now, technology. Okay, that's wood. So where's fiber? I'll have to look that up. Actually, partially because it's night, I think I'm going to call it for this video. If any of you are longtime players or, you know, regular players of this game prior to it being complete, you know, please let me know how I'm doing, give me some advice and stuff like that. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video overall, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next Palworld video. Until then, thank you so much for watching. The Lord be with you all, and have a great day.